The writers and the actors of the Hollywood strike are trying their best to relate to normal, hard-working Americans, even though they sound incredibly out of touch when they do it, because when they say they're going broke, it means they can't get another Lamborghini. Okay? These people have tons of money. In fact, just skipping ahead a little bit, Dax Shepard in this article with his wife has a combined worth of $40 million. More than enough to live the rest of your life on. I could probably live the rest of my life on $1 million. I don't have a lot of big needs or wants. So it's crazy to me when these Hollywood people come out and talk about how they're just a stone throw away from being broke. These people have millions of dollars. How the hell are you mismanaging your money so bad? You don't relate with regular people. These people are living in nice, huge homes with luxury vehicles and luxuries that we'll never have, but we're supposed to feel bad for them. Now, I want to be clear. In my opinion, I'm not with anybody on this strike. I'm not with the studios, and I'm not with the elite people that work for them. And when it comes to the writers, honestly, when you look at a lot of the shit that's come out lately, AI can probably do a lot of the garbage writing that they're doing better. But the elite ones, the good ones, the people that have talent, they're not going anywhere. I've talked about this before. But with these actors, them getting involved in this was the worst thing to ever happen to the writers. It was the worst possible outcome that could happen. They should have stayed away from this. So now you've got them out there talking about how broke they are when they're not. Dax Shepard admitted he is grappling with a new fear of going broke because of the Hollywood writers and actors strike that has now stretched for more than 100 days. I'm currently in a 2-month spiral of just completely out of hand financial insecurity, Shepard told podcast guest Jason Derulo during an episode of Armchair Expert released on Monday. I guess, by the way, this is a very listened to podcast. This new fear of I'm going to somehow be broke or I'm going to lose everything podcasting is somehow going to be over, and there's an actor strike and I'm not going to be able to act, the 40-year-old added. By the way, he hasn't had a job since 2022 in the acting world, as pointed out in this article. So where is this sudden need for work? Is this him just trying to get his name out there? Either way, you come off as a chump in this. How do you mismanage $40 million? That's despite the fact that even without acting because of the strike, Shepard is objectively among society's upper echelon, ranking in a salary of $9 million thanks to Armchair Experts' multi-year licensing deal with Spotify in July 2021. That's just for this show, too, by the way. He has a net worth of 40 because his wife, this woman right here, Kristen Bell, is also a Hollywood actress. They've actually been together a long time. I don't necessarily even have a problem with Dax Shepard. I like some of his stuff, especially Idiocracy, which is one of my favorite movies. And another really funny movie that is underrated called Let's Go to Prison. If you've ever seen it, it's very, very, you should see it. It's a funny movie. I just think that this Hollywood people whining about money shit is really out of touch, especially when you're a millionaire. Okay? And understand, they can go through money too, but the average person is only a few $100s away from being homeless. That's all they have in their bank account. And if an emergency were to happen, like a car broke down or they needed to fix a water heater or some shit like that, they're flat broke. They're done. And it's sad. It's unfortunate. So when you have millionaires whining about their money, it just feels incredibly out of touch to me. And really, I mean, doesn't make anybody want to take their side on shit. There's better ways to complain about this. Focus on the studios who aren't giving you your fair shake. That makes a little more sense than whining about your lack of Ferraris. As of August 2023, Armchair Expert, which Shepard co-hosts with producer Monica Padman, is the 10th most listened to podcast on Spotify. Together with his wife, Kristen Bell, Shepard has a reported net worth of $40 million and lives in a $4.3 million home in a gated community in Los Angeles. So that's it, really. He goes on to talk about financial security and stuff, but it's like, this is the worst possible public image you can have right now. Okay? Out of all the problems in the world, this is one people could care less about. And you're not going to get them care. You're not going to get them to care when you're running around and talking about how broke you are when you've got millions of dollars in the bank. It's just it's a bad look. A really bad look. This is why a lot of people either mock the strike or don't care about it. There are some people that care, and most of them are people that drive their cars alone with a mask on. But for the most part, most people don't even pay attention to this strike, and it's because of tone-deaf bullshit like this, or the fact that most people just don't care about entertainment as much anymore. So, bad look, Dax Shepard. Billy Porter did the same thing. Guys talking about he had to sell his house. He makes millions of dollars as well from acting. I think he sings, too. Go on tour, Billy Porter. If you need money that bad, why don't you do a concert tour? There's nothing in the strike that says you can't do that. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all of this. I'd like to hear from you. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Check out my Rumble and Locals, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my Locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my Locals.